Talking about film reviews.
Liam's been to the cinema, and these are the things. Here are his spoilery reviews of the things that he saw at the cinema.
Perfect. I saw 4 films. I'm not allowed to talk about 4 films though, so I'm saving one of them for our next episode.
Ooh, exciting!
Yeah, we used to do YouTube exclusives, but we've got to fix YouTube.
Yeah, all right, move on.
Jigsaw.
Yes, okay. I want to know about this one because I've only seen one Saw film, but it's one of those franchises that I'm not interested in seeing, but I'm interested in the series.
You have issues with torture porn, don't you?
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
What's the one Saw film that you have seen?
I believe it's 4.
Why would you only watch 4?
I think I was around someone's house and they were like, let's watch Saw 4. I've seen the one where it starts with a dude chained to the wall with rings through all his tendons.
Yeah, I think that is 4.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact.
Go on.
That I only realised recently. So I have seen all of them in the past. Let me just get his name up. This is going to just thrill you.
Is this your fun fact of the episode?
This could be the fun fact of the episode. You know, we recently did Gilmore Girls with Amanda.
Yeah.
And you had Scott Patterson, who plays Luke in the Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
He's in Saw 4.
As who?
Agent Peter Strahm.
Is he is he the main guy or?
He's definitely one of the main guys. He's also in Saw 6 and Saw 5.
Interesting.
So that is a pretty fun fact, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Jigsaw.
What is it? It's a sequel, right? Not a prequel or anything.
Yeah. So this is why I was interested in it, right? Because I love it when horror movies go, this is the final chapter.
Yeah.
And then a few years pass and they go, this is a new beginning.
yeah.
It's great. Like, Friday the 13th's done it. A Nightmare on Elm Street did it. I think Halloween might have, maybe. I don't know. It's a trope that you get in horror franchises. I would much prefer they do a sequel like 10 years after the last one than them remake or reboot the franchise.
Yeah, I mean, this is the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Now, why I was curious to see this film is because I thought, right, it's been 10 years, they did a final chapter, they have surely got to have a really, really good reason for bringing it back. Like, there's got to be a good story to be told here, or like an interesting twist, or, you know, just something to justify them deciding to do another one. Like, I didn't think it would be purely greed.
I've got a feeling that you're about to say it isn't that.
It's not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
it was more of the same.
Do they explain, like, is there a good reason for it?
No.
Like, because he's, you know, there's reasons that Jigsaw himself...
Yeah, okay. This isn't really a spoiler. In the franchise, quite early on in the franchise, your main antagonist dies.
Yeah, and because one of them, maybe even 4, yeah, because 4 isn't him.
No. So in the third one, there is an autopsy scene that's very grisly, okay?
Yeah.
And it honestly feels like the rest of the franchise is literally them overcomplicating timelines and crisscrossing, and it gets very confusing just as a way for them to justify him keep being in the films, because you're having to keep flashing back and adding new layers onto what's already been established.
Yeah.
Like, you could honestly... You know, like when in sort of murder mystery movies and stuff, like at the police, they'll have the pictures on the wall with all of the red string going to each one and stuff like that as they try and figure out timelines of events and that. You could do that with this franchise.
Okay.
It's so convoluted. This is just more of the same.
Fair enough.
It really is. It's like, you know, the way they kind of justify getting Tobin Bell, who plays Jigsaw, the way they justify getting him back is just pathetic. The traps. So the whole thing about the Saw film is each one basically was trying to outdo the last one with just ridiculous traps.
Sadistic traps that are horrible.
The ones in this aren't even that crazy. Like,
I mean, in the trailer you see one that's just like saws falling into a grain silo.
Yeah.
Which I was like, that's not particularly...
No. I think the best one, I can't remember which number it's from, the best one is someone is chained into like the bottom of a vat or something, and pig carcasses are getting ground into just juice, which is slowly drowning the person.
How do you get out of it? What's the win
I
condition?
honestly don't remember. But
That's the other thing about them is the idea is that you can always win. You just have to...
There's a sacrifice element.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what the win condition of that one is. I just remember being like, whoever thought of that is just incredibly messed up.
Yeah, I mean, that is intense.
Yeah, it's a brilliant scene as well. But anyway, this was just bland. Like, the twist at the end was pathetic. You could see it coming. I was kind of hoping this would, like, breathe new life into the franchise, and we could be like, right, cool, they've got a really good reason for bringing it back, and this could start it again, sort of thing. No, it was just really bad. 2 out of 5.
Fair enough.
2 out of 5. It did have... what's their name? Hang on. Sorry, I should have prepared this. It was an actress from Smallville.
Okay.
Laura Vandervoort.
Who does she play?
Kara.
Oh, okay.
A.K.A. Supergirl, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Supergirl. So she's basically unrecognisable, though. She's got a different colour hair and all that sort of stuff. So it was only looking it up that I realised.
Fair enough.
It's not good. It really isn't good.
Yeah.
I honestly, I couldn't recommend it.
Fair enough. I mean, I probably won't see it. I've only seen one of them.
You should watch the first one. It is really good.
That is what I've heard. And is 2 the one that's set in a house?
Yeah.
I've heard that 2 is quite good as well.
Yeah, 2 is one of those examples that, again, we've discussed before in the podcast, where the script was written for a different film, and then they went, we could fit this into the franchise if we just rejig it a bit.
Got you.
It's an example like that. Like Die Hard 3 is another one of those.
Fair enough.